Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf here. Hey, I don't remember if I did it or not. I probably did. I was talking about my weight loss. I had about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I got tired of being the size that I was. I was almost 200. I was just shy of 290 pounds. Yeah. I weighed in at 288. 288 pounds, man. When I left my hometown, Cleveland, in 1986, I weighed around $140. 140 pounds. I shit you not. I was lightweight. As a matter of fact, I was very weight-wise. I was very slim and very, I was very light for my weight size for my age. I was 21, weighing well under 150 pounds. Yeah, it's crazy. When I got out the military, I weighed around about 195, and they told me I was overweight then. I was like, wait a minute. It was 17% body fat, which was what it reported. So I went back to my doctor a couple of days ago after working out for about a year, trying to get this weight down. Had a heart scare, almost a heart scare back in May of last year. Now, I'm down 61 pounds. My body fat is at 30%. It's not bad. It's not great. I still got a ways to go. But I'm a lot further along than I was a year ago. It took me a year, but I'm doing it. That's all it's doing. It's my goal was to lose weight. That was the number one. Well, actually, wasn't number one. Was by really the number. Let's put it like this. It was for last year, for my goal last year and this year. It was, you could kind of say, was number one, because your health is everything. And not necessarily in the order, but that had to be top priority, along with getting back in church, which I'm continuing on, and trying to manage my finances better, which I'm starting to do a little better. Not as good as I should, but I'm doing a little better. Trying as far as managing, so I don't get out of control. But now I'm at 227, which, like a colleague of mine said, isn't that a good feeling? I really wanted to shake the man's hand because he was right. It is a great feeling. I mean, it's a great feeling when you can go, when you can no longer wear a size 46 in pants. And I didn't realize how big size 46 in pants was until a few months ago, when I put some on and they were too big for me to wear. Now I'm down to, I could wear 38. I wear 38. This is the shocker. I wear 38 in slim pants comfortably. I haven't worn 38s since the mid 1990s. 38s. Because I know around about 2000 on up, I started wearing 40s to 42s. And then from 42s after a while, I went to 46. Yep. I wear 38s comfortably. I'm fine with 38s, to tell you the truth. I mean, the rate I'm going, I'll probably be back at 32s by the time I finally lose the other 50 pounds. Or close to other 50 pounds, anyway. I may even quit after 40, because but my ultimate goal is to lose another 50 pounds. Real talk. But it is a great feeling when you're at the age of 53 and you're down under 230 pounds and can wear 38 in slim pants, in men's slim pants. It's just crazy, man. And I got a lot of great compliments from both men and women. You know, it really is a great feeling. I kid you not. And you could tell when you don't have all that weight on you, you move better. You feel better. You really do. I mean, because when I had the weight on me last year, I'm telling you, I struggled. At one point, man, I almost didn't go to work. And that's around the time I first started doing the diet. But then again, I found out that the diet I was on prior to this one wasn't good for me. And I admit it was Nutrisystem. Nutrisystem wasn't a bad program, but it got to a point where, excuse me, the sodium content was too high. It was just too high. Doctor said I was losing weight, and I had lost 18 pounds on Nutrisystem. But then I plateaued on it. The diet that I'm on right now, I plateaued once. Well, not really twice, but actually, the first time I started on it, I didn't lose any weight in the first 2 weeks. But I think it was because the Nutrisystem was still in me, and then the doctor actually reduced my calories to, I think it was 2,200, and I told the girl, I said, no, 2,200 is too much. I knew that, because on Nutrisystem, I was on the 1,500 calorie weight loss weight loss diet, and the doctors that I'm working with now had me on 1,700, and it works actually better than the 1,500, because I'm burning more calories. I'm eating a little bit more calories than I was with Nutrisystem, I'm burning more, but I'm eating the right foods with the right amount of calories. You know, versus Nutrisystem. The Nutrisystem was laced with nothing but sodium in a lot of its foods. Although the portions were decent sized portions, I will say that. But nevertheless, that's what was hurting me at the time. And I did plateau on Nutrisystem, and I plateaued once on this diet. That's because I was trying to get off Nutrisystem at the same time. And I was on it, and then after 2 weeks later, when they changed my diet down to 1,700 from 2,200, then I started losing weight, and I've been losing weight ever since. Yeah. Except the one time back, I think back late last year when I started eating those Paleo Bell pies, I picked up 3 pounds. But then, in the past month and a half, well, actually really 2 months, since I was the last time I got weighed in, I stopped eating the Paleo Bell food. I mean, the pies, which I do love. Oh my God! If you don't have a problem with weight, I'm gonna tell you, treat yourself to some Paleo Bell pies, man. Good God Almighty! Make you want to slap somebody. I don't condone it, but I'm just saying. Nevertheless, after I cut all that out, and that was the holiday too. So for me to only gain 3 pounds and then lose it back 2 months later, that's pretty good. That's saying something. As a matter of fact, I actually lost those 3 pounds, and then I turned around, I lost 9 more behind that. So I'm still on target to where I want to be. Actually, my target was to lose about 30 pounds. My target was to lose about 30 pounds and to be down from my target weight to 225. Although I missed the target weight by 2 pounds, but still, and that's because it hurt me when I gained the 3 pounds a while back. But I'm good. Honestly, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't feel too bad about that. I really don't. I don't feel too bad about that at all. Because this year I started out losing weight. So I'm down 12 pounds. I'm happy about that, and I do feel good. I feel more energized than I've ever felt before. My attitude has changed about a lot of things. I'm a lot more calmer. My blood pressure is down to 124. My blood pressure ain't been down like that in years. My blood pressure used to be some ridiculous number like 165, 170, 175. I'm drinking required juices that actually has what they call antioxidants in it. I drink more water. I cut out all the soda. I don't eat a lot. I don't eat virtually no bread. The only bread I may eat a multigrain flatbread every once in a while with a Subway half sub, not whole sub. The whole sub, man. Although I ate a whole sub this past weekend, matter of fact. No, last week. Yeah, it was last week. This past weekend. But that was my whole meal. You know, that was one of the things the doctors would recommend. Don't try to eat one meal for lunch like that, big meal, then eat another meal for dinner, big meal, because that's really what hurts. We like to eat the big hearty meals. It's good when you're like a kid and you're trying to put little pounds on you, and you put some muscle on when you're a teenager or something like that, trying to spurt your growth. But when you're an adult like my age, who've already, did some growth and all of that, and you're over 50, you don't need to do all that no more. You really don't. Now, one of the things that really was a downwind for me, even though I lost the weight, was the fact that I lost a little muscle tone. And I had noticed that too. I still got muscle tone, but I do know a few months ago, about 4 months ago, my muscle tone was on point, and I was eating more protein. I told my wife I got to get back on the protein kick. If I had to drink more protein, I'll do that too. But I got to get back on. I was doing the whey protein, which I'm gonna start back doing that too. I think the whey protein they helped me out at the time too. So once I get back on that kick, I was going to buy some whey protein too. To tell you the truth. I was just in the store. I was on Walmart the other day. I should went and got it when I got it, but I'll get it this weekend because I have more time to do it. But nevertheless, that's my recommendation for weight loss, man. Just eat right. I told somebody, I'm working with somebody right now. A guy lost 15 pounds already, which is good. And he's a nice guy, big guy, but he's a nice guy. I told him you can do it, man. And basically, I told him, I said, 30 minutes. Do 30 minutes a day. Just watch what you eat and watch the pounds drop. And that's what I told him. I'm telling you, if I did it, you can do it. I know daggone well. I mean, and the diet plan I'm on, you're not eating foods based on their products because they don't provide products. You eat natural foods. You eat regular food. And when I'm saying regular food, I'm talking about food, the food group systems that you should be eating. The regular food. You buy your own groceries. You buy your own regular groceries. And I'm talking about you buy fruits, vegetables, lean meats, just like you would any other time. The only difference, they break it down on what they recommend you have, and you fix it. So that's it. That's it. It's no different. But some people are, oh yeah, you're on a special plan. No, I'm not on any specific plan. I mean, they do give you a recommended meal plan that they write up, but it's not based on. There's no specialized food. You buy a food based on what's actually in the grocery stores, based on healthy choices like lean meats, vegetables, and no breads, no cereals except oatmeal. I love oatmeal. Man, I think I'm gonna bust out tomorrow with a big bowl of oatmeal. I love me some freaking oatmeal. Make me some oatmeal and sausage tomorrow. Yeah. When I was a kid growing up in Cleveland, we used to eat. That's I think the one reason I used to stay skinny because my dad. That's how he used to feed us for breakfast. We had a couple pieces of sausage, and it wasn't abuse. It was just, hey, that's all you need. You just need something to pick you up, to wake you up, to get you going. You don't need a lot of heavy food. Because my dad wasn't really in that. I mean, like on the weekends, sometimes my mother was in there, fixing all that heavy food stuff. My dad actually was in there feeding us a lot of light food. He did. He really. I mean, to this day. And I look at it and I say, you know what? I always wonder why my dad didn't feed us on heavy meals. Now I know why, because the heavy meals are the ones going to bulk you down. He knew that. He knew that for decades that's what was going to happen. He knew that the whole time. And it really was a smart move on his part. Because I ain't gonna have to fix all that. Y'all just enough to get you going. And it did. And I'm learning to actually go back to that point. Some people believe, you gotta go to McDonald's and eat 2-3 sandwiches and put syrup on it. And I mean, I said that's okay if you're in your teens or 20s and you need that boost. you know, and you're not overweight, yeah, you know, and you're not eating out your gourd, but you just need a little something like that. That I couldn't eat. I can't eat that stuff anymore. And because now, if I eat McDonald's, man, stuff not only does it weigh me down, it makes my stomach hurt. But it's so good. But I don't miss it. I haven't eaten McDonald's in, wow, it's been about a year. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. Yep. So, but like I said, that's just food. I don't miss it. I thought I would, but I don't. I don't miss any of that stuff anymore. You know, eat a regular, simple, balanced meal, and you'll be all right. You know, you eat like grapefruit. I didn't think I was going to really be into grapefruit when I got on this diet. And, man, it's the best thing I ever had. Grapefruit, grapefruit and, what do they call that? Grapefruit and, cottage cheese. That's good. A couple slices of ham. It's good. Be good to go. Yeah. I don't even mess it. But if you take the time to eat the right foods in the right amount, you're good, man. You know, it don't take a whole lot to get you going in the morning. Now, I will admit, for some people, it takes, you know, for me, because I had to get up an hour earlier than I should just to wake up. You know, but that's what I do. That's what I have to do. If I don't, I won't get to where I need to go on time. And like I said, because if you eat a heavy breakfast in the morning, it will bog you down. That's the one thing I learned about myself and my body. The heavier food you eat during the day, the more it bogs you down. I mean, it will literally bog you down. And I was like, I don't need all that. And I'm learning more and more that I really don't need all that food. You know, it's just a mind over matter. Because if you don't, the matter ain't gonna mind. But I'm happy about it. And I told my wife, and she agrees with me because she's doing something the same, pretty much the same thing I'm doing. She won't told me about it. I'm just glad that I'm doing what I need to do. That Nutrisystem was just way too expensive. At least the plan I'm saving over $200 a month. Let's put it like that. Matter of fact, no, I'm actually saving more than that. Well, yeah, no, but about over 200 a month, maybe over 200, maybe over 250. But the Nutrisystem was ridiculous. They give you a lot of food, and you have to eat the meals 3 times a day, but it ain't really good for you. Honestly, I think it's 3 to 5 times, just like this plan. But like I said, this plan is way better for you and it's a lot healthier. And I know one thing I'm for certain: I will never go back to what it was again. I can't. I can't see it. I changed my clothes. You know, matter of fact, I got a bunch of clothes I got to donate to Goodwill. That's the other thing. So it's a win-win. I can lose the weight and get slimmer clothes. I can actually take my bigger clothes that I used to wear and donate them. Although some of them I can still wear. I don't wear most of them now, but the stuff I got on is XL, all XL. Even my shoes are smaller. I mean, I'm wearing, I used to wear 13s. I could wear size 12s now, easily. I got size 12s on right now. That's all I wear. I used to take 13s with the shoes I needed to wear, and I was overjudging the shoes. But it's weird. Because I told my folks, I said, I could have sworn my feet might have shrunk too. Because I went from wearing size, the 13s got to a point they were too big for me. I said, that's weird. But who knew that your foot actually shrunk? Because I thought your foot was based on your foot bone size, and apparently it's not just based on that. But I was wearing 13. I only wear 13. I got on 12s, and they almost feel too small. But the weird part about it, I had bought a brand new pair of Nike shoes, and the Nike shoes actually felt tight for 12. But I got these regular casual shoes on, and they feel almost a little smaller for me, not too small, but they feel just right to just being slightly a little bit, slightly, not really, but they're size 12. It's weird. So your feet, I think, actually shrinks too when you lose weight. I gotta look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because I've been noticing that ever since I lost the weight last year. My body shrunk down. I'm down a lot by a sizable amount, and my feet shrunk. It's crazy. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I'm glad to talk to you about it. If you want, like I said, before you go on any diet, for real, get a doctor's recommendation. Go see your doctor first. I will always say that. You know, definitely get a doctor's recommendation on it before you embark on any type of exercise, nutrition, or diet. That's my disclaimer. Because it helped me. And I know if it helped me, it can help you. Simple as that. Alright, guys, that's all I got for right now. It's DJ Wolf. Questions or comments, of course, djwolf@aol.com, which is, I take that back, it's djwolflive@aol.com and djwolflive@gmail.com, guys. Alright, guys, stay blessed. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following me. And thanks for watching. I'm out.